Hi, my name is Paul Kim, and I'm doing SPL-2 for Busy 138, which is networking and telecommunications. So basically, I want to talk about what an OSI reference model is, and I know these days, in this day of age, this generation is so equipped into using the internet and staying on their phones, but do they really know and understand how this information and data is sent from their phones to another phone or a computer to a computer or whatnot? So basically, OSI stands for Open System Interconnection, which is a reference model that is a fundamental network communication model. So in this OSI reference model, there are 7 layers, and in those 7 layers, there are it starts with application, presentation, session, transportation, network, data link, and physical. So basically, the reason why there are 7 layers is because one, if you make a change in one of the layers, the impact on the other layers is very minimized, so it will not affect it as much if they were to be together and not in layers. And also, let's say like a protocol designer is specialized in one area layer, without worrying about like how the new implications or implementations affect other layers, right? So we can have those people focus on specific layers and not all of them. So, and basically, it's also to prevent trouble or to do troubleshooting, which efforts to pinpoint which layer is causing the problem and should be suspended or suspected of the problem, right? So, for an example, let's say for a network, right, on a computer, we have this thing called command prompt. We went over it in class, and basically, there's this code that you can write, which is ping, and what it does is that once you type in ping and the address that you are trying to ping, or which ping means like you send a signal and it pings the other's network or the device, and it shows that there is a network between those devices. And basically that's a huge part of the network layer. And going deeper into the network layer, the network layer consists of, well, basically the purpose of it is it defines the processes used to route data across network and structures using logical addresses such as IP addresses. And basically in this network, the data is sent through a discrete unit of information called packets. And basically in this layered network model, there's 2 important steps. Or jobs and responsibilities, or what you would call it. And the first one is discovery, which is obtaining the information about location of network and nodes. So basically, where the destination is, right? And basically, you use virtual circuits in order to like correct and check packet sequences to see if they're going to the right location. And yeah, it's basically known only to network layers between nodes. And moving on, well, basically a OSI reference model consists of LANs and WANs communications, which is local area network and wide area network. and I'll go into that a little bit more. So basically, going into LANs and WANs, or whatever communication process that we want to use, I want to talk about these two different networks that are important in our day and age. So next we're going to talk about the Ethernet network, and basically the transmission method that they use is LANs and WANs transmission methods, but typically it uses a LANs transmission method. So basically the topologies that is used in this is the bus and star topology. As you know from the SPL-1, it's where there's a terminator on both sides, and where a node has multiple stars connected to it, right? And basically, the method that is used in this is control method, in which the carrier is able to multiple access with collision detection. Collision is when more than one node is transmitted simultaneously. And basically, for our next network is the token ring network. In the token ring network, it uses the ring topology, and in this it's very reliable because it is able to self-correct, and it's able to broadcast storms, and so basically it can't be interfered that much, and that's why the military uses it so much, because you can use it in a widespread area as well. So communication cannot be disturbed, right? And for the Ethernet network, typically it'd be used at a school, or let's say in a home. You want to just have the fastest data and just connect one node onto the Ethernet, to connect the Ethernet, and that really just focuses on it. But at the same time, you can only have one node, so that's the con in it, I guess. And yeah, that's basically it for my video. Thank you so much for listening. Bye.